Guys, you are not gonna believe what Square Enix did. Okay, Square Enix has just released a trailer for Final Fantasy XV, the next big game for Square Enix. It just looks incredible, and it's directed by freaking Nomura. So it looks so amazing, so beautiful. Nomura had an interview where he talks about the game. So what we're gonna do today, I'm just gonna go over the trailer, and I'm gonna stop the trailer and say some stuff that Nomura talked about the game. But I'm really excited. It's like next gen stuff. I think like nothing looks more crazier and insane than Final Fantasy 15. Okay, so let's see the trailer. Yeah, look at this. This looks insane. These are the main characters, by the way. They have this really cool black outfit. They look really badass. I love their design. Yeah, look at this. Leviathan, I think. Yeah, this is the one of the female protagonists. She's called Luna, and Nomura said that the idea is that Noctis, the main character, will always try to reach Luna. He always tries to go after her, but he can never reach her. So it's a really different type of story and dynamic between the characters. I think it's a really good idea, and because it's Nomura, it's probably gonna be like really good. Yeah, this is probably Leviathan, I guess. Yeah, their outfit, the combat, guys, just looks sick. Yeah, this is the father of the protagonist. This is Noctis and Luna, but they are kids, so they were friends since forever, basically. And it makes the characters more connected with each other. This is something really cool. Like they know each other since they were kids, so they have this really good chemistry. I really like them. Yeah, the graphics just insane. Yeah, look at these guys. Yeah, this is like Aranea, one of the bosses, and you fight her inside a freaking fortress full of soldiers. This looks really cool. Yeah, Titan. I think one of the gods in the game. Nomura said that the lore of the road, the background story of the road, is based on the myths from Final Fantasy XIII, the Fabula Nova, right? But don't worry, it's a new universe, like other Final Fantasies. It's just inspired by Fabula from Final Fantasy XIII, but it's a complete new story, roles, everything. Yeah, um, just beautiful. The song really fits with everything. It's gonna be in the main game. This song, Nomura said. Yeah, the night, everything. I don't know, just beautiful. Yeah, you can camp. Okay, um, you can camp and cook and find new recipes in the roads. Prompto can take pictures of your journey, so every time you rest, there's gonna be a bunch of pictures showing the journey you had during that day. So it's like this really immersive Final Fantasy game that we never had before. Yeah, look, this mountain here, Nomura said it's a mystery in the game, so yeah. The car is beautiful. Yeah. Look at this. Them camping and eating. The car can break. You have Cindy that can fix the car. Yeah, the Aranea again. Behemoth. We can fight behemoths. Of course, it's Final Fantasy. Just look at the scale of the road of the enemies. Everything is just beautiful. Yeah. The combat looks fluid. Way more than Kingdom Hearts. Did you see that? I think Nomura talks about it. Let me go again. Nomura said that is kind of like a secret here. Yeah, this part they are fighting Titan, guys. Titan is gonna be a boss. It's like he's a god. He's huge, the size of a mountain, and you can fight him. Imagine how amazing the fight will be. Yeah. Yeah, but that's it. I'm really excited for Final Fantasy 15. It just looks amazing, amazing, amazing. I can't wait for it.
これが対をなす幻想。いや、世界は常に変化する。15番目だ。
They changed Final Fantasy 15 to Versus XIII. So Nomura is not making 15 anymore, and it's a guy called Tabata that did Final Fantasy Type 0. And like it's gonna be based on the fabula from Final Fantasy 13. So I guess Square Enix doesn't have any ideas anymore. They can't make a new universe anymore. So they're just gonna reuse 13. Well, let's see, right? It looks cool, I guess. Final Fantasy Versus looks cool. So let's see, maybe it's a good game. It's a bit different. Yeah. Yeah. Final Fantasy Versus is out there. Everyone can play it. I really liked the game, but I don't know. I mean, Versus 13 is a good game, okay? Don't get me wrong, I like Tabata. I like the characters that he created, the journey, everything. But I have some big issues with the game. I think the thing that most bothered me was Stella. So remember how Luna was like a friend of Noctis since she was a kid? You know, Noctis would just never reach Stella, you know. Sorry, Luna, I'm confusing the names. So Noctis can't reach Luna. That was so cool, but in the main game in Versus 13, I don't feel like they have the same connection. I think Noctis and Luna was much better. Something else that I didn't like much is like the bros. They don't have that really immersive journey, you know, like cooking, all the photographies at the end of the day. All of that was just sent to the trash. Like, why? Why would you remove that from the game? It looked so cool. It was like such an immersive game. It's just like in details from 15. Like, for example, Aranea. The fight with Aranea was inside a fortress, full of soldiers, but in Versus, it's at the top of a flying ship. There's nothing around it, it's just you flying on that ship. It's like the original fight from Aranea looked way better, right? And do you remember Titan? That you would fight Titan? They cut that from the game. There's no Titan in the game. He's not in the game. There's no fight with Titan. They removed it from Versus 13. That really cool fight that they showed on the first trailer, it's not in the game. So they just cut a lot of things and just made everything worse. Like the outfit of the main characters is just terrible. The original one, those black outfits, everyone was wearing black, looked so badass. Just insane. And there was a guy from one of the trailers, Ravus, right? He had like this really cool white hair, you know. He looked really badass. Now he wears a freaking hood. He wears a hood and you can't see his face. I guess they didn't want to program his face and make him say something, so they just placed a hood in front of his face. Okay? And I mean, it's not only that, it's also like Final Fantasy 15 was going to be like everywhere. They would make a movie, they would make freaking anime, okay? It was going to be like this expanded universe. I guess that was too much effort, right? Why make a movie out of a game, I guess, right? So they just cut all of that. They didn't make any movie for Versus 13 like they did with Final Fantasy VII. You know that one of the best movies out there was that one from 7, and they didn't make one for Final Fantasy Versus 13. Right? So that expanded universe that Nomura was dreaming to deliver is just gone. I don't know. Like, again, I really liked Tabat and everything that he did. I think the game was good, but I don't know. Like, Nomura was trying to make something new. Like, he had this really cool combat system, and Versus 13, on the other hand, looks more like Kingdom Hearts. So it's like they probably couldn't figure out a way to make a new combat system, so I guess they just copied Kingdom Hearts. I don't understand it. And did you see like how magic works in 13, in Versus 13? It's so disappointing. In 15, like you could freeze an entire lake, like in the trailers. You could just put everything on fire, but they just removed that. Now you just throw a fireball at the enemy and the enemy is, oh, I'm hit. Like there's no environmental effects anymore. So yeah, like it's usually what Square Enix likes to do. I guess they are just lazy. They don't make good games like the old Final Fantasies anymore. And they just removed Nomura, and I think they just couldn't deliver it. Like, Versus 13 was being made for 10 years, and they delivered this rushed game. Okay? Don't know. I don't know what else to say. Like, you just watch any YouTuber out there. No one is enjoying Versus. 15 was much better, right? Did you see the Donkey review? How good it is for Versus 13? How accurate Donkey is analyzing Versus 13? Like, we need to be vocal about this. And looks like Versus is gonna have some DLCs, I guess, because they couldn't end the game, okay? They couldn't finish Versus, so they are releasing DLCs, right? We all know that 15 would be like this complete game, but yeah. I guess now we have to wait for, I don't know, Final Fantasy 16 in like maybe 10 years. And I really hope from now on Square can let Nomura breathe and do whatever he wants, right? He's gonna release Kingdom Hearts 3, guys. Kingdom Hearts 3 is the way for us to save Square Enix. It's Kingdom Hearts 3. There's nothing else that Square can offer. So yeah, really disappointing. And yeah, I guess I see you next time. Bye bye.